I'm going to let our guest do the weather since he had dreams to be a weatherman.
Why, thank you. My dreams have come true here in Rochester. Okay, folks, pay attention. It'll be cloudy with some snow gradually falling on buildings. Where else is it going to fall? Okay? All through the area. It'll be mid to late mornings, and an inch or two, let us be more vague, it'll be 3 inches. Let's call it 3. An accumulation by the end of the day, you might have even 4 inches. If you do, don't call us because we're wrong. The areas near Rochester, the highs will be very high, and the lows are going to be low. What else you want from me, okay? I went to public schools. Anyways, we're going to be in the upper 20s. Ooh, that's hot. It's a heat wave. The upper 20s. Okay? If you're a penguin, this will be a good day for you.
If you're from L.A., maybe not so good. Paul Rodriguez, Comedy at the Carlson, tonight and tomorrow night. Definitely worth seeing this legend. Once named in the top 100 comedian stand-up comics of all time.
But that was my mom. She made the list.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's all right. It's still okay. It's a list, and you were on it.
Yeah.
Real quick, I wanted to ask you about this movie, The Chateau, that's coming out.
Yeah.
It sounds real cool.
The Chateau is actually about a Chauncey Gardner kind of guy in the old Peter Sellers movie.
Yeah.
It's a remake kind of. I play a guy who works for a very rich, kind of secluded Howard Hughes type of guy, and I go in there. I'm his gardener. I go in there to collect my money, and he's dead. And I don't know what to do, so I notice he's naked, he's watching porn, and so I take my hat and I cover it, and I go tell my wife. My wife says, "You dummy, you left your hat, they're gonna find out you did it." So we come in, and in the process, we just assume his life and start living there until things go wrong.
That sounds like a real cool movie.
Good.
Yeah.
You just talking to you during the break, you've got a really neat story, interesting story.
Yes.
But I also heard that you were once Richard Pryor's driver.
Yes, I was, like I told you, I'm Forrest Gump. I was very lucky. I got out of the Air Force. I was going to college. I wanted to be an attorney. A counselor told me that I should take acting classes. I took an acting class. The second day, there was a casting director there. I got a part in a movie called DC Cab. If that movie would have bombed, today I would have had my face on all the buses, you know? But the movie was a big hit, and when I tried to go back to school, you know, I didn't know what fame was, but people started recognizing me.
Yeah.
So I went to the Comedy Store. I started doing stand-up, and Mitzi Shore, Pauly Shore's mom, she gave me a job, basically recommended me to drive Richard Pryor around.
Oh, my God.
And I did that for about 6 months till I got my break.
You had to learn a lot from him.
He was a genius. He was a very generous man. I grew up in Compton, and I was a white guy in my high school, and he found that funny. And you know, him and Paul Mooney and myself, I got to be close. And I would have stayed working there had Norman Lear not given me a job, but it was Richard who said, no, you're fired. You go out there and get your own, and you know, there's a lot of Latinos out there, and I started Latino Night at the Laugh Factory, and that's where George and Gabriel and all these funny up-and-coming Latinos are coming out of.
Right.
And you know, I'm still doing my stand-up. I enjoy it, and you know, as long as I can get on a plane and go to different places, I'll continue to do that.
I won't ask you to explain all this, but just so you know, and when his book comes out, and he's not writing it yet, but he will, he's met a pope. He's had dinner with Nelson Mandela, plus worked with Will Smith and Clint Eastwood, and still out here doing the comic stuff, which is great.
What do you prefer?
Oh, stand-up, really.
Okay.
Everything else, I didn't study acting. I didn't do that. And if you look at my movies, you'll say, hey, he's right, he didn't study. But that's okay. I don't take myself all that serious. It's stand-up really what I enjoy. It's an opportunity to poke fun at the system. You know, I'm not a very political guy, but there's so many funny things going on in politics. You can't help yourself.
You got a lot of material.
We have to say goodbye to Paul, but you can say hello to him tonight at Comedy at the Carlson, carlsoncomedy.com, to get yourself some tickets to see this legend of stand-up comedy.
All right, Republicans, welcome. Come on.
We'll be right back. Weather, traffic, local headlines.